near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 3 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
He got 29 yards that time.
1st and goal.
Herbert back to the air. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Is good.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
And no excitement, unless you're on the defensive team of last week, in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Ball carrier.
And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
DeAndre Swift. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
now Wentz. 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them. Right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Herbert. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Jones. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
A gain of 9.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Samson Abuka able to record his 5th sack of the season. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 24, Wentz. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Wentz is pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards, the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
7 yards there and a first down. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings.
Now Wentz again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. It's caught. Jones. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
15-yard line.
Now Wentz. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and...
Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Crosby on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Wentz to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he can vault himself right into the #1 spot. That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Hardman on the return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
That's right,
Touchdown, Vikings.
Pass complete.
Curtis Samuel, 78 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Packers offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
39-yard line.
On 1st down, Wentz. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
4 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tyrell Williams, his 5th. Play action. It's Herbert. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Herbert sacked.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Steps away to his left. Now it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yard.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Powers over it.
Just fed him his pads, didn't he?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a dump off here complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And this will be a Packers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good. We're on Green.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Cameron Brate, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Mike Edwards.
Second and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. All away, and it falls incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Defended by Patrick Peterson.
Herbert. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Once again, it's Swift.
Swift.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Wentz. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Crosby puts it through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't. because now is not...
That's caught inside the 20. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One last throw here for Herbert, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Packers, their hopes of a 500 season stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a rare loss for them as they fall to 13-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go. With a stiff on, spin move, and zone. Go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off. With a stiff on, spin move, and zone. Go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We stiff on, spin move, and zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. We stiff on, spin move, and zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Putting it down for that, time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family